Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Just so grateful that you took the time to visit with me today. In today's video, we are going to be doing a seasonal reset, more specifically decorating my home for fall. I love all of the seasons. I'm fortunate enough to live in a state that really brings in all of the elements that each season has to offer. Our spring, the air is crisp, uh, and it brings life to all of the greenery that's in our state. Our summers are hot, but we're fortunate enough to have to be surrounded by a lot of beautiful lakes that we get to enjoy. And then the fall actually beautifully paints our state with the trees turning colors, and it's definitely present if you take a drive up north to the north part of our state. And then our winters are cold and snowy, but we're always hoping that we're going to have a white Christmas. For me, the season gives me an opportunity to not only reset my home, but also myself. I have a seasonal to-do list that I usually bring out at the beginning of each season, and I just go over it and see what I need to do. Just see what I need to do, and I keep my list in a folder that I hold a lot of my information for the home and what I need to do, and resets and cleaning schedules, and bringing out the decorations for the holidays and for the seasons has always been definitely at the top of my list. We're gonna go through, I'm gonna go through actually and show you just some fall decorations that I have on hand, and also show you any new purchases, which I do not have. I did not make too many purchases this year. I've actually minimized quite a bit, and in the amount of decorations I bring out. I think I went a little bit overboard when my kids were little, because they enjoyed it so much, and watching them be happy with the with the house being decorated always made me really happy. Right now, some of my a lot of my decorations are actually minimum, but I will go ahead and show you what I have, and then I will show you the results afterwards. But first things first, and I do need to run out to the garden center and pick up some mums and some pumpkins for our front porch. And then I will go ahead and show you the end results for of the placement of all of the decorations that I have, and how that looks, how that turns out. So for right now, let's head off. I will head off to the garden center. All right, let's see what we have to work with for my autumn decor. This is an empty room upstairs in my home, and pretty much I just lay out, I keep all of my decoration upstairs, and I lay them out on my wooden floor here just so I can see everything that I have. And this year I actually didn't end up purchasing anything. I'm just gonna go ahead and reuse, actually I did purchase one thing. I'm gonna go ahead and reuse whatever I have. First of all, let's see, we have some throw pillows, and this pillow, actually, this is the one that I used downstairs in my TV room, living room. And then we have this pillow here, and this is the one that I put on my bed. And let's see here. We have, this is the leaf runner that I picked up actually, I believe a couple years ago, and I really love that. That goes on my kitchen table. Here, I actually have like a Thanksgiving kitchen towel, and I will go ahead and put that on before Thanksgiving. I do have, that's actually for Halloween, candy. And then this is a little web door decoration that I picked up that actually will go on our garage door that comes into the house. Here are some of my towels. Some of these are for the bathroom and some for the kitchen. I actually have a few different types of bathroom towels that I use in my small bathrooms downstairs. The downstairs I concentrate more on decorating than I do the upstairs, because that's where all the visitors come, my family. So, and that's where we spend most of our time, is downstairs. And then, so those are the bathroom towels. And then I have these towels here. These are actually for Halloween. I will go ahead and put those out actually first. And once Halloween is over, then I go ahead and switch them out with these fall towels. I'm not exactly sure. I have this little decoration, and I usually put that out as well. I'll see. I may just let this one go this year, or pass it on to either my son or my daughter, or my other son, and they could use it in their home. Those are just some bags, treat bags for the grandkids. I will use those for Halloween. And then I have this dish that I usually put out for Halloween. I just usually fill it with chocolates, and I just leave it out for anyone to help themselves around Halloween. And then I do have this, this is like a floral bunch in a vase, and that's that I usually put on my dining room table. And these are actually I thought I had one more. These are just some books. I have a little wicker basket, and I just put, this one here, actually the Peppa Pig one. I just put those out in the wicker baskets, and the kids, my grandkids, when they come over, they just love to take those out. And I usually buy one a year, and I just leave those there, and when they come over, they just love to pick them up and just go through them and read them. And then we have this wreath here, and this is the wreath that I put in the garage door. There's a space when you walk in from the garage door. There's a wall there. So right when you enter, on that wall, this is where usually I will place this wreath. And then we have a little Halloween decoration that will go in my kitchen on one of the walls. And then I have this big wreath here, which I absolutely love. This is, I believe, one of my original pieces, and it's held up really good. And I just love the colors. I love the traditional fall colors. My home is actually more traditional, but I do love the warm tones as far as decorations, rather than the lighter tones. This has always been my preference. And then I have another wreath here. This is the wreath that I will put over the fireplace. And this is actually kind of like wood chips. I just love this wreath. I absolutely love it. It's simple, very minimal, and it just looks, it's a great addition on top of the fireplace. And then I have a few things here that I will put out for Halloween. I've got this little plaque, and then I have this little tree, and then this little little house that I picked up. I believe this was last year. I absolutely love that. And then I have this little vase with some dried florals. It's got a little pumpkin on it. Very cute. I put that in my kitchen as well. And then moving over here, this is just a new piece that I added this year. And I was looking for something like this. I'll have to try it to see if it's gonna work. But it's just a little, plate. And what I wanna do is go ahead and put that vase and dried florals in here. And I did have a wooden plate and I didn't care for the color for my kitchen. So I got rid of that. And then I usually put like either pine cones or some potpourri around it. And but I just love this. I love the little pumpkin on it. Okay, and then we have like a dried floral here. Well, not really a dried floral. They're almost like, and I don't know if they're silk, but this was actually already made and I purchased it that way. I just love the colors on that. And that'll go in my half bath downstairs. And that's the one that we use when we're downstairs. And then I have this wreath here. This is dried florals. And then this will go on the front door, actually. And then I have this little broom here. This is the one that I swap out after I take down the Halloween. After I take down the Halloween garage door decoration, I will go ahead and swap it out with this one. I've had this one for years. I'm looking for something new, but honestly, I just like it because I've had it for years, and I'm just attached to it. So unless I can find something that I really, really love, this will work. All right, let's see what we have here. All right, so we've got some, oh yes, the pumpkins. We've got some glass pumpkins here. There's 2 of them. These will go, I have like a little Bombay chest in the foyer, and these will go on that. These are like wood, squash, and an acorn. I think there's an acorn here. Yes. And these I will put on my fireplace. That's pretty much the only thing I'll do. I'll put the wreath and then the squash and the acorns on each side of the fireplace. And then I think a couple years ago I bought this. It almost looks like a vase. I just think it's so pretty because it's got the leaf motif and it's clear. And that'll go on my Bombay chest, right in the middle between the 2 pumpkins. And I actually fill this up with pine cones. And then I have this little wreath here. This is so cute, adorable. It's also made out of like the wood chips. I really love it, and I love the colors on it. And that'll go somewhere in my kitchen. And then over here, I have some things. Let's see, there's some squash and little pumpkins. And these I normally will put in my, I have a black, almost like a fruit basket. And I actually don't put any fruit in it. I always do, like for different seasons, I'll fill it up with different things. For fall, I usually put these pumpkins in there. And then I have these little candles, and these will go in my small bath. I have 2 candle holders in there, and these will go in my small bath. And then, let's see, and then just some more pumpkins. Here's the pine cones, and those have like a cinnamon scent to them. I absolutely love the smell, and those are by my front door on Bombay chest. I fill them up in this vase here. And just when you walk in, you can really smell the cinnamon scent. And then I have this little plaque here, and that one actually I will put out. It is Thanksgiving because it says give thanks. Yeah, I'll put that in my kitchen. I really love this one. I bought it I think last year, and I really love the colors on it also. And then I have these pumpkins here, and these I will incorporate somewhere in the kitchen. Maybe I think I've put them in my half bath downstairs also, but I'll play around with those and see where I can go ahead and put those this year. And then this is a bag of potpourri that I use in the kitchen with the vase and the tray, the new tray that I purchased this year. And I'm just gonna kind of sprinkle those around the vase and see what that looks like. I'll play around with it again and see if I can get the look I want with it. And then let's see, I think that pretty much covers everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the decorating.